Well, good evening, everyone, and hello, YouTube, all my friends here. I'm William Brantley from the North Jackson, Tennessee area at University Village Apartments on Walker Road, ready to share with you today's climate summary, yesterday's climate summary, and give you the forecast for the next few days momentarily. Alrighty. Oh gosh, I left my glasses out in the car. Oh, I hope I can read without them. Oh Lord, I took my glasses with me and left them in the car. And I tell you what, let me get my flashlight. That might help me a little bit. What a way to go. As of 9 p.m., 8 p.m., make that 8 p.m. Maybe that'll help. The skies were still cloudy here, and we actually had a drizzle shower to move through North Jackson here right around the 8 o'clock time frame. I called my buddy Josh Estes, who lives in Bemis on the west side of Highway 45 South, and he said it wasn't doing anything in Bemis. So apparently it's just affecting north side, this last shower, or the drizzle shower. Oh well, that happens sometimes. But back at 8 o'clock, it was, like I said, drizzle falling, drizzle shower, cloudy skies. The temperature was down to 65 degrees. The dew point was also 65 degrees. The humidity was at 100%. The wind was out of the south at 7 miles per hour. And the barometric pressure was 29.83 inches of mercury. Okay, today's low temperature was 61 degrees. Today's high was 68 degrees, 2 degrees above the record coolest of 66 degrees back in 1975. So we almost broke today's record coolest high, but we missed it by 2 degrees, but still felt very, very pleasant. Alrighty. Now, as of 8 p.m., I've had 0.13 of an inch of rainfall here since midnight. Now, like I said, Josh Estes told me it wasn't raining in Bemis, but between noon and about noon and 7:30 p.m., 0.10 of an inch of rain fell out there earlier, giving Bemis a 1 inch total since yesterday from this storm event. And I'm at 92 hundredths, I believe, for the storm event. 91 hundredths, excuse me. 91 hundredths for a storm total event as of 8 p.m. and 1 inch in Bemis, according to my helper and friend Josh Estes in Bemis. Okay. The lowest relative humidity would be 93%, and that happened, I believe, I think I've got that down here. Near 93% at 3 and 4 p.m. Apologize for the slight delay there, and looking off so bad too. Highest would be 100%, and that happened several hours today at 12 through 4, 6 through 11 a.m., and then 12, 1, and 8 p.m. for the highest relative humidity today. And I don't know why that has to be so crooked to be, it's a little more straighter. There we go. The lowest barometric pressure today was 29.69 inches, and that occurred at 1 through 4 a.m., while the highest would be 29.83 inches, and that occurred at 8 p.m. Today's highest wind gust at the Jackson, Tennessee airport was 17 miles per hour out of the southwest at 1:18 p.m. Alrighty, today's records for September the 13th. Whoa, would be hottest high would be 96 degrees in 1980. The coolest high would be 66 in 1975, while the warmest low would be 74 in 2008, and the coldest low would be 46 in 1968. Today's rainfall record would be 2.72 inches, and that fell in 1979. Okay, I'll go and give you yesterday's. I forgot to mention those. Yesterday's climate summary: the low was 56 degrees here in North Jackson. The highest high was 64 degrees yesterday, and remember that is a new record coolest high for September the 12th, beating the old record of 69 degrees set back in 1975. Yesterday I had 78 hundredths of an inch of rainfall here. And like I mentioned, yesterday and today combined, as of 7:30 p.m., 1 inch of rain total fell in Bemis, and 91 hundredths so far here in North Jackson. Okay. Yesterday's hottest high in West Tennessee was only 66 degrees. Can you imagine that in September? West Tennessee's hottest high, 66 in Memphis, Tennessee, at their airport. And I believe they broke their coolest high record for them also down there. The high yesterday also was 66 in Paris and Union City, Tennessee. While the coldest in West Tennessee yesterday morning was 56 right here in North Jackson. Amazing, huh? Alrighty, I think that's the basic climate data I wanted to share. The rest of it's mostly on the computer, thank goodness. I can turn that flashlight off. Let me go with radar first this time. Let me turn around so you can see it. I'll tell you what, I'll save this one for last or next. Let me go to Memphis first, because it's amazing to me how it's raining here in North Jackson and not in Bemis. That can happen. There you go, it just ended. That rain up there in Dyersburg that I was seeing earlier and talking about on Facebook worked its way right down here to Jackson. Isn't that something? But it looks like it just completely dissipated too, though. It looks like it has just went away. Alright, and I don't see any more up there trying to form. Was up near Sharon and those, well, there's a little tiny one right up there, but sure to goodness that one won't make it here. And it was raining up in this area earlier, but it's dissipated too. One little long light shower right here in Jackson, affecting the northern half of Madison County up until about maybe 10 minutes ago. And now it's gone. Most of the, well, it was a pretty good amount over here in Middle Tennessee, just south of Nashville, but it's dissipated real quick suddenly. Alright, well, let me go to the other map that I was on. Okay, where was that? Right here, I think. No, not that one, this one. Alright, this radar, thank you AccuWeather. It's kind of showing the same thing I just looked at. A little shower developed right over Jackson. And that's dissipating though, going even to this radar. And you see the rest of the rain is well gone east of us. One little tiny one is raining like the devil, if I can say such a word. Most of the accumulated rain is well east of us. From Clarksville, Mississippi, Tennessee, I'm sorry, is that Clarksville? Yeah, Clarksville, Tennessee, on up, and on into East Tennessee, moving on up. And very few scattered showers around otherwise. That's measurable rain, at least. except for right here in Jackson. Lord have mercy. If I may use that kind of language, pardon me if I'm offending anybody. Let me put that right on a still one there. What's next? Surface map feature. I'll go ahead and show you that one. Courtesy of Weather Underground. And as you can see, I'm going to quit lifting this camera up because every time I do, I shake so terrible you can't keep up with me. I noticed that when I go back and watch the video. I'll lift it up maybe, turn it like that, but that's as far as I'm going to go. I'm kind of tired of, let me lift it up one time, try to hold it steady. Excuse me. And see what's going on out west. Not a lot. Now you see the systems around here. There's a high off of the Georgia-Florida coast. A cold front in between the high and the lows above us. High off the coast and the lows above us. With a cold front in between there, as you can see. And it looks like what's left of Irma is up in east central Illinois. And another low is over there in northern Virginia. And between the two, we're getting the rain. And a little weak trough off by itself in eastern Arkansas is what's keeping the persistent drizzle going. Once it passes by us, we'll be okay. That should be pretty soon, actually. Alrighty, that's the map features for tonight. Only map I hadn't shown you, I think, is a satellite. And I'll show that to you now. Clearing is not that far away. Not at all. As you can see from right here, Clearing is not far away at all. You can see right there, just across the river, and it looks like it's trying to sneak in around Memphis. But the way the clouds are moving, it's still going to take a few hours for the skies to finally clear. Just those low-hanging, dreary clouds that's always associated with this kind of weather. There's the thicker clouds over in East Tennessee now. And right here in Jackson, it's still cloudy, but the thicker clouds are trying to move on. And we still got a few more moving down from the northwest, and then we'll finally get into some of that clearing skies, probably toward around 2 or 3 o'clock tomorrow morning. Okay. I think the forecast is next. The detailed forecast is what I like calling it. Let me see if I can get, I don't know how picky YouTube's going to be. And so I'll go back to here and adjust my camera here. Yeah, that's good enough, I guess. I'll go ahead and read you the forecast for the next few days. Of course, it's going to be mostly cloudy, obviously, for the rest of tonight, or at least through about 2 or 3 in the morning. Then the skies should become fair by then. And we still have about a 20% chance of an isolated drizzle shower. If I like calling them. They should be just about over with by now. They're pestering everybody tonight, I guess. But the pesters are almost gone, if I can call them that. We have southwest winds on average about 10 to 20, or closer to calm by now. And by the way, the sun weather, the sun be setting, or did set at 7:05 p.m. Lows will rise weather tomorrow morning at 6:37 a.m. The last quarter moon is complete tonight. It'll be rising at 11:48 p.m. and setting tomorrow afternoon at 1:09 p.m. And we'll have fair skies tomorrow. We should have fair skies and no rain tomorrow. With the low temperature near 60 degrees tomorrow morning. A high tomorrow about 85. Whoa, it's warming up. We're going back into the 80s for the rest of the weekend, by the way. after yesterday's super cool, record-breaking coolest 64 degrees. It's going to be 20 degrees warmer tomorrow. 21 degrees actually. 85 degrees for a high. And we'll have southwest winds at 5 to 10 miles per hour on Friday, mostly clear. Low near 62 and a high of 88, with south winds at about 5 to 15 miles per hour. And on Saturday and Sunday, beautiful skies continue, mostly clear, with low near 64 Saturday, 65 Sunday, high of 89 Saturday, 88 Sunday, nearly 90 degrees both days, with east to southeast winds at about 5 to 15 miles per hour. And on Monday, fair skies with low near 66, high of 88, with east winds at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And the next chance for rain after this event is next Tuesday, the 19th, with very cloudy conditions with a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms till Tuesday night. Then it should become fair again, with low near 66 and a high of 87, with south winds at 5 to 15 miles per hour. Alrighty, that should do it for tonight. Hope all of you have a very pleasant Wednesday night, September 13th, 2017. And I hope you all have sweet dreams tonight and wake up to a beautiful Thursday, September 14th, 2017. And of course, just be careful out there if you're roaming around catching some of these sporadic drizzle showers that can be aggravating to the windshield, just heavy enough to make you turn your windshield wipers at least on delay anyways, and possibly turning your heater on since it is kind of cool outside. But they should be gone very shortly. I was really expecting them to be gone by 6 o'clock, being honest with you. But they're kind of hanging around just for the aggravation purposes, if I can call it that. Well, maybe they won't be aggravating too much longer, and we can have a beautiful clear sky tomorrow, at least fair anyways. Alrighty, good night everybody, and sweet dreams, and we'll talk to you tomorrow night. Goodbye, and God bless.